This is numbers 9 and 10 on a radical review, and so we're still simplifying here, but now we have to pay attention a little bit to the order of operations. When we look at this here, I see subtraction, I see an exponent. In order of operations, we should take care of the exponent first. So let's go ahead and expand this to 4 square root of 3x times 4 square root of 3x. Then we still have this minus 2x square root of 49. Alright, so let's go ahead and multiply next, because that still comes before subtraction. When we multiply the outside, so that would be 4 times 4, which is 16. Square root of, we multiply the inside, so that's 3x times 3x. And then we still have this minus 2x square root of, which 49 is 7, or you can think of it as 7 times 7 when you break that down. If you'll notice here, I have actually a set of twins that can come out. The whole piece can come out. So it's like we're saying we're going to do 16 times 3x, which would be 16 times 3, which is 48x. This one I have a whole set of twins which can come out here, so I'm going to actually do this negative 2 times 7, which is negative 14, but there's still that x. And now what we have are like terms. So when you have like terms, you can keep the x, and now we're going to subtract. When we subtract, we have 48 minus 14, so 8 minus 4 is 4, 4 minus 1 is 3, so we're talking about 34x. On number 10, we have two different fractions we're multiplying together, so we're going to do a little bit of combining where I want to get just one numerator and one denominator. So here I have 3 times 11, which are our outside, so that's 33, square root of 5 times 10. The 5 is fine, but let's go ahead and break down that 10, which would be 5 times 2. On the denominator, we have 1 times 6 on the outside. Square root of 8 can be broken down into 2 times 2 times 2, and that's going to be multiplied by the 6 here, which can be broken down into 2 times 3. So we'll circle our twins here and pull out a 5. So now we're going to be doing that 33 times 5, which is going to give us 165, square root of 2, over, here I have a set of twins, and here I have a set of twins, so I'm actually pulling out 2 times 2, which is 4. 4 times 6 would be 24, square root of 3. Alright, now we're getting this a little bit cleaner. But you're going to be looking at this, and when you do, we have a couple of issues here, because you see that radical of 3, you cannot have that radical in the denominator. Also, I'm willing to bet we probably could see if something's going to simplify here. We'll get there. What I want us to do on this is go ahead and write down that 165 square root of 2 over 24 square root of 3. And the only thing that's a problem in the denominator is the square root of 3. So I'm going to multiply by square root of 3 over itself. When I do that, I'm going to have 165. These two don't match, so I might as well go ahead and multiply them together, square root of 6, over 24. Now notice these two do match, so that would give me a twin. So basically I'm going to be doing 24 times 3, which would give me 72. Now my goal is to go ahead and cover up this square root of 6 and start to simplify 165. So with 165, we want to try to see if we can find maybe one of our larger numbers that come out of it. And so we're going to start, let's say, with, let's try a 3. So a 3 going into 165 would go in evenly 55 times. A 3 going into 72 would go evenly as well. So let's take a 3 out. 3 goes in 165 55 times, and it goes into 72 24 times. Now if I think about 55, that's 11 and 5, which can't be brought into that 4 at all. So I'm actually ready for my final answer. 55 square root of 6 over 24. And that will be my final answer.